Hey there, it's Casey Kerr from FindYourRoar.com, and this is your roar of the day. Commit to asking for the solution, and the solution shows up. So this is taken from a principle that I teach called Just Ask. And the idea behind this is that often when we have something that we're trying to work through, a solution that we're trying to come up with, we sweat over it, we fret over it, and we think, I have to figure this out. I need a solution for this. And so when you approach it from that perspective, what happens is you are operating from a very limited place. You're operating from your conscious mind, right, which has a lot of limitations. It's limited based on what you've experienced in the past, what you're afraid of, what you don't want to bring about, your perceptions, what you think is true for you and for the other people that you're dealing with. So there's lots of limits and boundaries in that kind of thinking or coming at a problem from that perspective, that place. So what I recommend instead is that you take an approach where you're asking of yourself, of your wiser self, the part of you that operates just under your consciousness level, right? One that is much more limitless and is much more of a possibility thinker. You're also, tapping into everything else that we're connected to. So depending on your level of spirituality, that can include God, the universe, angels, spirit guides. It can be just opening it up much wider, right? And so when you're coming from a place of just asking, how can I do this? How can I create a solution that meets my needs and the needs of others involved? You're automatically elevating this thought, this challenge, this question to a higher plane, one that is not as limited as your conscious mind is, and as your fears are, and as your past history would dictate. And so the way I use Just Ask is that I ask for the solution. I ask for the guidance if I want a little bit more detail. I ask for the exact how. I ask for strength. I ask for, and if not strength, maybe it's trust, maybe it's confidence or courage or persistence or motivation or clarity, right? Any of those things. You can also ask for help, Can you send me someone to help me do this? How can I find someone who can do the things that I can't do? Or you can ask, can you do this for me? And depending on the level of trust that you are exhibiting and that you are feeling and experiencing, then that is what you will attract to you. So the next time you have a problem that you're looking for a solution for, instead of making time to sit down and hammer this out and take your pad of paper and your pen and pencil and sit up all night trying to carve out a solution, just ask. When you ask, the solutions show up, and you always get what you ask for. So if you want the answer, ask for the solution. If you want some more guidance, ask for guidance. If you need help, ask for help. And allow that unlimited potential that lies within you to kick in and to show up and to help you achieve what it is that you're trying to achieve. So thanks for playing, and I look forward to hearing your comments and your feedback about how this worked for you. So until then, big hugs and a big roar. Casey Kerr out.